seatbelts on. Because I'm not tired yet.
Yes, indeed.
I feel good about the Father working with us.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. First, 2 Peter chapter 1, verse number 5. Now, remember, you're going to hear this word over and over today. Diligence. When you go to bed tonight, you're going to look up in your husband's face and say, are you diligent? Because right now, husbands need to step up. Hallelujah. It's time to get your act together. You've been lazy long enough. Matter of fact, you've been lazy too long.
Yeah. Praise him. Hallelujah. Help us, Lord. Yeah.
Right now, that man should be dug up some ground. I don't care if you don't throw nothing in there but spinach. Put something in the ground that's going to feed your family when they get hungry. When Walmart tell you you can't come in here without that shot. I know y'all hear me now. 2 Kepha, chapter 1. Kepha, that's Peter. 2 Peter, chapter 1, verse number 5. And he said, besides everything I done told you, I want you to give all diligence. Giving all diligence. In other words, whatever you put in your hand to do, be diligent about it. Hallelujah. See, you can work on your job with all due diligence serving the Father. Your job is just a platform to do the Father's work. And then you're going to get two paychecks. One now, one later. Come on here. So you shouldn't mind doing something. You know, when I was working over here teaching school at the Independence Middle School, parents wanted their children in my class. I was numbered a substitute teacher, but they wanted their students in my class. Because in my class, we only had class with history 4 days out the week. On the 5th day out the week, we in the scriptures. Huh? That was what? That was history, but it was a different kind of history. The kind of history I was teaching on the 5th day of the week had me brought into the principal's office. Mr. Pete was his name. He said, Mr. Williams, I hear that you teaching the Bible. I said, Mr. Pete, me and you kind of friends, but when you met me, I was a preacher. I'm still a preacher. And what I do trumps American history. And if students ask me a question, I got to answer them from the scriptures. I said, Mr. Pete, I'm not hurting them. Ask any one of them students, do they want to be in my class? And they all wanted to be there. So what I'm telling you is you can do the Father's work right where you work. Lunchtime come, opportunity. Before work, opportunity. Need a ride home, opportunity. All these opportunities are presented to you, so he says, do all with diligence. Whatever you put your hand to do, there's another scripture that says, do it with all your might. In other words, the Father is telling you, I need you to work. Then Paul came back and said, when you're working on that job, you need to work as if you're working directly for Almighty Yahweh. That's what he said. Am I right about it?
Yes, sir.
You're not working for him, that man over there. You're working for Almighty Yahweh. In other words, you're showing people how Yah's people live. You're showing people how Yah's people give. You're showing people how Yah's people can treat you. You're showing people how Yah's people are going to do this and do that and help you along the way. But you're going to show them Yah through you to the world. But some people go on those people's jobs and complaining about this. They ain't paying me enough. Be quiet. At least you're getting paid. No matter how much you get paid, I know y'all watching me on the show right now. No matter how much you're getting paid, you're still underpaid. Hallelujah. I'm going to throw a little plug in there for the teachers who are still employed. Here's a little plug. Teachers should be the most highly paid people the system. Hallelujah. When I was driving bus, me and your mom, we went to a meeting, school board. They want to know what the school bus drivers and teachers feel. I sat in that meeting, and everybody was just quiet as little mice with a cat sitting up in front of them. So he said, I did this. And he said, oh, you got something you want to say? I said, yes, I do. I said, on the side of driving this school bus, I have my own dump truck business. And I make good money with my dump truck. I said, matter of fact, I haul dirt, I haul gravel, I haul limestone, I haul bricks, I haul sand, I haul red dirt, clay dirt, any kind of dirt you want. I said, but when I'm hauling dirt, I get top dollar for that dirt and for my hauling it on my truck. I get paid. I said, but I'm hauling the greatest commodity that you got to offer. On this bus every day, I'm hauling the greatest commodity that you have to offer, your child. And y'all giving me pennies to haul your child. That's a crying shame. I said, now do anybody have something to say about what I said? Nobody had a word to say. And guess what? Nobody changed our pay. You know why they only heard one voice? Mine. Everybody else sitting down there going to swallow something in their throat and can't talk. Let me tell you something. We don't speak enough as the people of Almighty Yah when He has told us concretely that you will have. We don't say enough. We are hindered by our past life. You know, when you had a chain on you that you couldn't do this. They had shackles on you when you couldn't do that. They had blinders on you where you couldn't see. They had your mouth stuffed where you couldn't speak. But the Messiah came and set you free, and whoever He sets free is free indeed. And then He told us you will have what you say. What are you saying? Well, I know somebody who said something. And I went outside out there in the parking lot and saw what they got. Brand new car. She said it, she got it. I went out there and laid hands on that thing and prayed. Yeah. Because I know that's an answered prayer. She got what she said. What are you saying? Talking about Brother Derek, Sister Deborah, and Brother Ken. I told Brother Ken, I said, you going up for that job? He said, yeah. I said, do you want it? He said, yeah. I said, you got it. Yeah. I told him that, I don't know, when he first thought about it. I told him, you got that job. I told Brother Sammy. See, I say things. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. I got to hear what I'm saying to you. I told Brother Sam, I said, you see, you working over here, you work, which one? He said, I ready to work at Lowe's. I said, it's your job. Then the father started giving me names, call so-and-so, talk to so-and-so, and we gonna do and all that, and he prayed, and guess what? He works for Lowe's now. What did you say, Mom? He answered prayer. See, because that sister came in here this morning, I didn't talk to her at first, but I knew something was wrong with my sister.
Yes, indeed. Hallelujah.
When I looked at her, I saw something was wrong. And before she came forward, what did I do?
Yes, indeed.
I just pointed out, and I called my brother here, come help me.
Hallelujah.
Then I spoke the words the Father gave me to speak to her. You're going to feel better today.
Hallelujah. Yes.
See, y'all ain't shouting enough for what the Father is doing. But I'm going to tell you right now, He's answering our prayer. He's hearing what we say, and He's acting on what we say. He's a diligent Father. He's keeping on doing what He says He's going to do. You don't know how good He is till you try Him.
Yep. It's true.
That's why he said, try me.
Yes, sir.
Now watch what he says here. In 2 Peter 1:10. Did I just do that?
Is it 5?
Well, let's go to 10. Look what he says. Wherefore, therefore, my brothers, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you will never fall. See, so if you do what he's telling you to do, if you think on what he's telling you to think on, and you do all these things with diligence, he's telling you in confirmation here, if you give diligence to make your calling and your election sure.
Hallelujah.
Have you been called out of the world?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then be diligent in not going back.
Yes,
If he calls you, he'd have showed you 1,000 reasons why you should never go back. And I'm going to give you one good reason. You ready for this? Once you put your hand to the plow, don't look back. Because if you do, you're not fit for his kingdom. That's enough to keep me from going back.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah. And because I repented, I tore down the house that I built of sin. I tore it down, burnt up the trash that was left over, and asked the Father to send the wind to blow the residue off the earth. And I don't have nothing to go back to.
Yes, sir.
Don't even look back like Lot's wife. He told you to remember Lot's wife. So I don't have nothing to go back to. The world don't want me. And if y'all don't want me, I'm caught in the middle. What am I going to do?
Hallelujah.
Let's go to Shemot chapter 15. That's Exodus chapter 15. Yes, yes, yes. What a mighty Yahweh we serve.
Yes, he is. He is. Hallelujah.
I know sometimes you ride in your car and you feel the Messiah, the Father, He just nudging you and telling you, come on, sing some song. Sing some song. Come on. Say a prayer. Come on, just say what you want. I'm telling you now, just speak what you want. Come on, just speak what you want. And you say that, well, I done spoken before, it didn't happen. I don't know. Oh, no, just speak what you want. I'm telling you, speak what you want right now. And you just holding back. You know what you want, but you just holding back. You scared to say it because it might be too much, but you just holding back. It's never too much. Because he owns the world.
Yep.
Now you can sit there and don't get it. But I'm going to go after what I want.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Now, he's not just going to supply my every need, but he said, I'm going to give you the desire.
Yes.
You can pay if you want. Hallelujah. But I got the things that I wanted.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not reaching for too much more. I'm just thankful for what I got. I wanted a boat. I got 2. Me and my wife, we took our trailer down there to the people, get it fixed up so we can do some traveling this summer. And the man looked at the trailer, he said, well, it's going to cost y'all about 8 or 9 to get it done. So we got a big smile on our face because we thought he was talking about 8 or 900. That book was talking about 8 or 9,000. I felt like I was at a graveyard, but to me, that trailer just died. I told my wife I want me a 5th wheel. Well, guess what? That's what's in my yard right now. Paid for it.
Hallelujah.
Because I spoke what I wanted. Y'all hear me, don't you?